Selfishness is a behavioral trait characterized by a focus on one's own needs and desires, often at the expense of others. This self-centered approach can manifest in various ways, significantly affecting personal and professional relationships. Recognizing the signs of selfish behavior is crucial for understanding its impact and finding ways to address it. Below are common behaviors displayed by selfish individuals, each reflecting their tendency to prioritize their own interests over those of others. 1. Constant need for attention and validation. Selfish individuals often exhibit a constant need for attention and validation, which is evident in their behavior. They may dominate conversations, frequently interrupt others to redirect the focus to themselves, or seek constant praise and recognition. This behavior is rooted in a deep-seated insecurity or a need to affirm their own importance. By continuously seeking external validation, they divert attention away from others and create an environment where genuine, mutual interactions are stifled. This incessant demand for affirmation can lead to frustration among those who feel overshadowed or neglected, thereby straining relationships and diminishing the quality of interactions. 2. Lack of empathy. A hallmark of selfish behavior is a notable lack of empathy. Individuals who are selfish often find it challenging to understand or care about the feelings and perspectives of others. They may dismiss or trivialize others' problems, show indifference to emotional distress, or fail to offer support during difficult times. This absence of empathy means that these individuals prioritize their own comfort and desires over the well-being of those around them. In both personal and professional contexts, this lack of empathy can undermine team dynamics, create emotional distance, and hinder the development of supportive and collaborative relationships. 3. Taking more than they give. Selfish people frequently exhibit a pattern of taking more from relationships than they contribute. They might consistently seek help, resources, or support without reciprocating or making an equivalent effort. This one-sided approach manifests in various ways, such as relying on others to cover their responsibilities, benefiting from group efforts without contributing, or always expecting favors without offering any in return. This imbalance can lead to feelings of resentment and exploitation among those who feel used and undervalued. Over time, this behavior erodes trust and mutual respect, causing relationships to become strained and potentially leading to a breakdown in collaboration and support. 4. Inability to compromise. An inability to compromise is another prominent trait of selfish behavior. Selfish individuals often resist making concessions or adapting their preferences to accommodate others. They may insist on having things their way, refuse to consider alternative viewpoints, or show a rigid adherence to their own desires. This uncompromising stance can lead to conflicts and hinder effective cooperation, as it prioritizes the selfish individual's needs over the collective good or the preferences of others. In relationships and team environments, this behavior stifles collaboration, impedes problem-solving, and creates a divisive atmosphere where mutual understanding and compromise are challenging to achieve. 5. Manipulative behavior. Selfish individuals often resort to manipulative tactics to achieve their goals. They might employ strategies such as guilt-tripping, flattery, or deceit to influence others and secure their desired outcomes. For instance, they may manipulate emotions by playing on others' sense of duty or sympathy, or use charm to persuade others to meet their needs. This manipulative approach undermines trust and authenticity in relationships, as it relies on deception and emotional exploitation. The transactional nature of these interactions reduces relationships to mere tools for personal gain, rather than being based on genuine respect and mutual support. 6. Avoidance of responsibility. A common trait among selfish people is the avoidance of responsibility for their actions. They might deflect blame onto others, refuse to acknowledge their mistakes, or evade their obligations. This behavior is often a way to protect their self-image and avoid the discomfort of facing their shortcomings. By shifting responsibility, they can continue to prioritize their own needs and desires without dealing with the consequences of their behavior. This avoidance not only impacts relationships, but also affects team dynamics and overall effectiveness in collaborative environments, creating additional challenges for those who are left to manage unresolved issues and extra burdens. 7. Neglecting relationships. Selfish individuals often neglect their relationships by focusing primarily on their own goals and interests. They may fail to invest time, effort, or emotional energy into maintaining connections, only reaching out when it benefits them. This neglect can result in weakened bonds and a sense of isolation among those who feel disregarded. In personal relationships, this behavior can lead to a lack of emotional support and connection, while in professional settings, it can undermine team cohesion and collaboration. The neglect of relationships reflects a prioritization of personal needs over the mutual exchange of support and engagement, ultimately leading to the deterioration of meaningful connections. Conclusion: identifying and understanding these behaviors associated with selfishness provides valuable insights into how they impact interactions and relationships. While selfishness often stems from deeper insecurities or unmet needs, its effects on others are significant, creating imbalances and strains in both personal and professional dynamics. Addressing these behaviors by fostering empathy, compromise, and responsibility can lead to more harmonious and supportive relationships, enhancing both personal growth and collective well-being.